Hey everyone, how are you? I know it's been a long time. It's really been a hot minute here, but I'm starting a new series, and it is 101 ways to make ramen noodle. Times are tough, money's tight, so we all gotta, do our part and maybe cut a little here and a little there. So what we're gonna do is this is a concoction that I came up with about 3 days ago, and it's actually pretty good. It's not bad. So what I did was that a couple days ago I cooked up a pan of meatballs. And excuse me because I'm so short. I'm actually sitting down to get me and my little cooking pot in the frame. Um, but I'll do the best that I can. If you have any questions, just DM me. It's not a biggie. So I have these meatballs, these 3 meatballs in my little pot. And as they heat up, we're just gonna mash these up so that it becomes more like ground beef. Now, as most of you know, I'm not a huge beef eater. In fact, it's not my favorite, but this is what I have available at the moment. You can make this with chicken, turkey, even ham. If you have like a sliced ham, one of those slices that you buy at the store, you can dice that up and put that in. Let's see what else you can do. You can put some frozen vegetables in it. Personally, I'm not. It just turns into being a little too much for me. And what I do is that I put in a little bit of butter because this is this beef that I have. It's already been cooked once, so it honestly doesn't have any grease in it. So you want to add a little grease so it doesn't burn. Yes, you saw me using chopsticks. It's my new favorite utensil, chopsticks. And for those that don't know how to use chopsticks, maybe I'll give a lesson in chopstick using. Chopsticks 101. However. Okay, so as these heat up, just going to start to break them down a bit. Because technically they're already cooked, so you really don't need to recook them. You just want to heat them up enough so they become not cold. And what we got here is, for the ramen noodles, we have this. My favorite. I'm super addicted to these. And they just come in a little package. There's 4 packages to a box. Yeah, that's my cat behind me. Obviously, he thinks he's, got something to say about this. And I have this, the noodles I actually got at Walmart. And this, we all know the great value, Walmart. I usually do the reduced sodium because the chicken broth, that just the regular, super high in salt. It's just no good for you, unfortunately. Yeah, and I do love my chicken broth. And it's always good to have it on hand, too. Whether you might be sick, you might feel a little under the weather, or just want to use it as a little warm-up, which is good, too. Then, what else I have here is an egg. Just an egg. The egg is like the cherry on top of the cake. So we will we're going to put all of this stuff together as soon as I can get this last meatball broken up. Now, you don't necessarily need to use meatballs. I mean, you can use frozen meatballs if you want, if you haven't got the time to, or the extra money for the beef. Beef is not cheap, people. Actually, nothing is cheap. I went to the store the other day and I bought, it was just 1 bag of groceries. Nothing, over the top or anything. Just the usual staples, milk, eggs, bread, you know, stuff like that. Well, I ended up spending $50 for one bag. And it was like, holy cow, that was a little intense, you know? And just so you know, this little pot, I got the little pot at Walmart too. It's called My Mini. I love it. It's great. I think I have used this more than anything else. And you know, when you're cooking for one, it actually works out better. Because then you don't have to turn on your oven, turn on your stove, especially for one. So you get to save a little extra money. You know, which is really good. Okay, so we have this all broken down now. Okay. There. Alrighty. Now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna shake the chicken broth up really well. Okay. I want to pour this in. There we go. Probably, I don't know, 3/4 of the way. All right. There. And we're just going to wait until this heats up. And we'll go from there. There. Now we just got to wait. There. So how have you all been? I know it's been a very long time since I've been here. Sometimes life just gets in the way, you know, it happens. But things are going well. And yeah, so I want to try to at least post 101 things to do with ramen. At least twice a week, maybe. You know, time is willing. Yeah, so that's my goal. And on top of that, I am making jewelry. And I will be selling that on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. I don't know about where the paranormal is going yet. Because I'm on my own now. So, yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing with that. But we'll just kind of wait and see. Yeah, because I'm just not sure. Let's see what else is going on. Not a heck of a lot. You know, they say a watched pot never boils. It's true. Now, what I have some green onions that I'm growing on my windowsill. I've had them all winter thus far. I've had them since, I want to say probably October, the same ones. And yeah, they're still surviving. They're thriving. So you can actually take a green onion, you know, and you can garnish it with that if you'd like. You can actually put in a little bit of ginger. I usually don't add any more salt in it because we have sodium in our noodles. Actually, one pack of noodles is a little high, 360 milligrams of sodium just for 1 pack. So I don't suggest eating more than, a couple times a week, especially if you have a blood pressure issue like I do. That's why I do the reduced sodium chicken broth. And that's still pretty high. For 1 cup of broth, it's 550 milligrams of sodium. That's high. So, yeah, just need to watch what you do. So, while this is starting to warm, I'm just gonna pour my noodles right in here. My hands are clean, I washed them. Gonna put that in. I'm just gonna, there we go. But like I said, you can add absolutely anything to this. Yeah. And they do have, oh geez, they're salad toppers. And they're wontons, and they're cut into strips. You can actually put that in at the end for a little bit of crunch if you want that crunch. Or the Chinese noodles that you get. You can put those in as well if you want that little bit of crunch. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It all depends on my flavor. I've even been known to put croutons in my soup and just let them float around. But I wouldn't exactly call this a soup dish. I just call it more of noodles. However, it's a nice warm-up for a cold, snowy day, which I know we have had plenty of them here. I don't know about you folks. But, sorry this is taking a bit long. So, oh, it may be because my broth was in the refrigerator, so it's a bit colder than room temperature. Actually, it's a lot colder than room temperature. But yeah, so let me know what you want to see. Like I said, I'm going to try to do 101 ways to cook ramen. And I just figure it might be something fun. I have actually another recipe running around. So this is going to be the first of many to come. Like I said, I'm going to do 2 a week, so the second one will probably be done next week. Now it's starting to get warm. Okay. And that sound you hear in the background is my cat yelling at me and my furnace. So I like to do a lot of cooking with my chopsticks. I like to eat with my chopsticks. It forces you to take, at least for me, forces me to take smaller bites. So it kind of holds the heartburn, so I'm not eating fast. So it kind of holds that all at bay a bit longer, which is actually really good for me. Yeah. So, and see, we're just sitting here waiting now. But yes, I really love my little pot. Was not very expensive. It was $14. And it just kind of, it made sense for me. The thing is, I do love to cook. And, yeah, I'm just always cooking something in the house. Since I'm not working anymore. So, and that was not by choice. I ended up getting laid off. But it's okay, you know. So it gives me time to do some other things that I really want to do, which is okay. But yeah, I'm really excited about this new series. Now, if there's something you guys want to see, you know, just shoot me a DM. Let me know. Just jump in. Let me know. I love trying new things. Yeah. As I'm sitting here looking, I've gotten a lot grayer now since the last time I've done a video. Yeah, life happens, guys. What can I say? It's been a long time. It's been a hot minute. But maybe one of these days I'll sit down and we can just do like a question and answer. Because my life has changed drastically. And I am so sorry about that. My phone and watch going off. You notice nobody will bother you until you're doing something on your phone that you can't have anything bother you? I don't get it. I swear they can read your mind. Okay, so this is starting to come up to a boil. Slowly, but it's getting there. Again, watched pot. You know. It is what it is. Yep. So I think I've only been live twice since I've been living here. And I've been here now for 6 years. So yeah, again, been a hot minute. And I do so apologize for that. It's just sometimes life gets in the way. Yeah. Okay. Let's check this out and give it a stir. Oh yeah, these noodles are starting to get soft. I usually just stick a chopstick in them and, you know, lift and move. Just enough to get it all broken apart. Just give them a stir. But yeah, at least we have progress now. We have bits of beef floating and bit broth and noodles. Yeah. All right. Let me let this sit a little bit. Look, these ramen noodles, they only take about 3 minutes to cook up if you do it on a stove. However, I just don't want to waste the electricity to fire up my stove. I'm trying to save money. You know, I mean, prices have just gone sky high. Everything's gone sky high. It doesn't matter where you live, what country you're in. It's just gotten really crazy. Yeah, and I don't know. I miss the days of like before COVID. You notice things didn't start getting crazy until COVID hit. And then it just like never went back to normal. I guess this is the new normal. I don't know. You tell me. But remember, let me know what you guys want to see. What you guys want to talk about. And I really didn't mean for this video to go this long. I should have taken my broth out of the refrigerator earlier so it can get cold. I mean warm. Warmer. Room temperature. There we go. Room temperature. But, yep, my noodles are coming along nicely. Okay. And now, since this is going, now you just take this egg and you just pour that right into the center. Pour it in slowly so it doesn't. There we go. And now we're just gonna sit and let that egg cook. You can, if it doesn't matter now if you like a runny yolk, just don't cook it as long. If you like your yolk solid, cook it a little longer. Again, with me, just depends on my mood. That's all. But yeah, we have a nice little boil going. A gentle boil. I just want to share that with you. It's actually a little... There we go. I can't pick it up and tilt it because now it's a little full. At least the pot is nice and warm. I can warm up my hands. Now they actually have also a My Mini skillet. I was thinking about that for my next purchase. Yeah. So, guys, I've joined the gym. Have I been able to go yet? No, I'd gotten like super sick probably around 3, maybe 4 weeks ago. And I mean, I was really sick. And then I started feeling better. And then I started not feeling so well again. Well, come to find out, I had COVID. So, yeah, you know how that worked out. So now I'm just starting to get back on my feet, and yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to start going to the gym. Oh, now that's hot. Ooh, there's some steam there. And so when I go to the gym, I will start shooting some clips there for you. Okay. I think I'm just going to cook my egg a little bit more. My cute little serving bowl. And I have no idea where I got this from. In all honesty, I think this might have been my mom's. But apparently my cat says something different. Everyone has an opinion. Yeah. Okay, I think we are almost done here. Yeah, I think we are. Yes, I know this is a rice spoon that I'm using, but it works well. Okay, we are done. I'm going to try to take this out with a rice spoon. Ooh. Okay, I got the egg part out, so that's good. I really don't want to break my noodles, but I may need to get them in. Yeah, I guess so. Works out easier, I guess. Actually, it's time for me to work smarter, not harder. Okay, hold on a half a second. Don't mind my messy counter behind me. But this is what we're going to do. There. Work smarter, not harder. Okay, just want to turn that off. And I'm gonna see how much of this I can actually pour in. Oh, it looks like probably all of it. Okay. All right, guys. And here we go. And enjoy. Let me know what you think. Again, you can add some vegetables to this, green onions. You can add croutons on the top. Anything you feel like doing. But let me know what you think. And, hey, thanks for coming by. I do appreciate you guys. Hope you get back to following me again. And, mwah. Peace and love to you guys. Thank you.